Well, curiosity killed the cat. Of course, I was looking at Toggle the Rat's Twitter. Unfortunately, he's still posting on Twitter to this day, despite being revealed as the lead singer of Exit Mouse, a furry band, and his real name is Buck Riley. And you'd think that this dude would probably be smart and not be posting all this bullshit on Twitter, but as you couldn't guess, zoophiles are not the most intelligent of individuals. So, I'm going to be reading some of his god-awful tweets, and just to expose more of this guy's degeneracy, and why he should be kicked just off the internet, because I don't think it's technically canceling if this dude is a literal criminal. So, time to torture ourselves.
In case you're wondering, yes, all of these tweets are extremely recent. So, starting off with this one, replying to @DangerFox. I really hope you're not talking about people like me when you refer to a zoo cult. Especially since one of the things we try to tell zoos the most is that not everyone actually hates zoos. We advocate for therapy and coming out to loved ones and live that experience ourselves.
Yes, people are referring to your little zoophile community as a cult because it is very cult-like. There's even infighting within this said community. These people are awful individuals. And Fausti, he made a bestiality brothel. He keeps trying to deny it, as well as Toggle, but they have been shown to be very just pathological liars. Just very bad liars, too.
Proof of that said infighting is right here on this tweet. Hard for me to suffer zoos who intentionally make spaces left safe for other zoos. Yeah. What other zoos are there? Oh, pro contact and non-pro contact, similar to maps. Let me show you that tweet now. No contact, quote unquote, is appropriated from another set of discourse, intentionally fostered in our community by anti-zoos. Do not let them dictate the way you define yourself. They do not have your best interests in mind.
I don't even need to say why this is disgusting, so let's just move on.
Correction. We will always be a part of the furry community, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. With that little, colon 3 face, see you at AC. Anthrocon.
Never have I seen or met a more punchable rodent than this one. So, Anthrocon. A furry convention that's all about celebrating that the world is reopening and getting back to normal. He's planning to go to that. And unfortunately with these people, they tend to disguise themselves. And this guy isn't that well known, so people aren't going to know that he's coming for the most part, and they're not going to do anything to stop him. Because these cons, especially Anthrocon, is just ginormous, huge, tons and tons of people. Especially if you've seen footage of Anthrocon. It's one of the biggest furry conventions in the country. So, unfortunately, a lot of the time, it's very hard, if not impossible, to stop these people. Unless they're like extremely well known, like Hero the Wolf, who got banned from plenty of furry cons. And yes, there are going to be zoos in the furry community, just like there are going to be bad people in every single community. That doesn't mean that we support them in any way. Get the fuck out. We don't want you. You can go eat a dick.
Okay, this is a retweet from this guy called Rev, who is probably also a zoophile, because only zoophiles associate with other zoophiles. That should be obvious. At one big grumpy rat. Rat fact. Rats are the smartest species on Earth. Toggle replies with, "Oh, literally me."
Are you sure about that?
Keep telling yourself that, bud.
Replying to @VintageCoyote. Fortunately, we also don't support or condone any animal abuse of any kind. Unlike you, though, we also don't support the abuse of our fellow humans. I hope you're able to become a better person in the future.
You don't support animal abuse or human violence of any kind. Tell that to Fausti, who literally held a gun up to a dog's throat or head or whatever to avoid getting arrested and constantly beat people up, cops, and destroyed property because he was a horrible piece of shit and he was on your podcast. So that is a big fat lie right from the get-go. And if you want any proof that what I'm saying is true, you could just look at Todd McKinley's documentary on these degenerates. It's called Uniquely Degenerate. And it just goes through the whole life of Toggle and Fausti. Well, mostly Fausti.
Okay, Toggle retweeted this by the NRA. I don't really know much about these people. Happy 4th of July, America. We are a country because of brave souls with guns who valued and fought for liberty and freedom. I'm guessing this is a conservative group or something. And Toggle tweeted this. Okay, so this was tweeted out on the day of a mass shooting. But the chances of that happening on any given day when the NRA tweet is pretty high. Okay, fuck you up the axe with a cactus. Using your political agenda to disrespect everybody who died on that day. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hope you get devoured by a snake.
And that's the truth, isn't it? Antizoos know we care about animals. That's why they mock us by sending pictures of meat and videos of animals being murdered. They know it. It's never about the welfare. It's always been because we are a threat to that of the Great Divide, the species barrier.
The stupidity is washing off on me, so now I'm talking like this fucker. Good lord, I cannot take much more of this.
Replying to Dat Fluffy Bean at Blueberry Fox and at Keto the Cat. Obvious furry names telling this guy to go fuck himself. To quote your profile bio, fuck you and your bigotry, :3.
Woo woo, I'm so cute. I like to fuck dogs.
Okay, this tweet is fucking horrible. Prepare your barf bags if you have them. Still feeling like dog knots on dudes are okay, but dog vulvas on ladies are disgusting is a quintessential queer furry misogyny, to be perfectly honest.
I'm going to throw up!
Here's another disturbing one. And by disturbing, I mean just absolutely degenerate. Okay, seeing animated bestiality porn on Twitter and thinking, oh god, no, don't do that. This is why zoos need to make porn for zoos. And yes, this was tweeted out from the Zooier and the Now podcast, which Toggle is the leader of now. And yes, because he was in a band, he does do music. A lot of it is terrible. And here he tweeted this out. Zoo Pride Week may be over, but Zoo Pride Month has just begun. Next week on an all-new Zoo TT, join us for a ZooCon experience and learn about direct action from our panel at ACT Up. Stay defiant. Follow zoos, be loud and proud this month. I don't know if this means they're going to have a panel at Anthrocon, but I hope that they get kicked out. Why? What the actual fuck? It's not just the furry community that they've infiltrated, but also the LGBT. People have gotten furious not just at furries, but also the LGBT community because of these weirdos, when we clearly don't want them around. No one does. Everyone with a brain and morals can see how disgusting this truly is. And it's sickening, just flat out sickening that these people think they can get away with this.
Also, Toggle, if you're watching this, because I know you and other zoophiles like to hate watch people like Coyote Lovely and shit. If you're just so happy to be watching this, I highly doubt you will. I have a little message for you. Just enjoy, my friend.
Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and if there are any zoophiles watching this, hi, I know you hate me, and I hope you enjoyed this wonderful video directed at you, sick fucks. So, rate, like, subscribe, all that crap. See you in the next video.